Hey guys, and TSFan001 here, walking the road to my 204th Platinum Trophy. Today's game is Horizon Zero Dawn, the epic new Guerrilla Games PS4 exclusive. Well, I think it also comes out on PC or something. But anyway, this was an awesome game to play. It was very well made. It was a lot of fun to play pretty much the whole way through. Definitely the best new game I've played in a while. I think it definitely beats out like Resident Evil 7, and I know that there are other good games coming out like Ghost Recon Wildlands and Mass Effect, even though I'm not getting either of those at this point in time. And spending plenty of money on this and like Resident Evil and stuff. But anyway, this is actually, despite being made by Guerrilla Games, the makers of the Killzone franchise, this game is actually, I don't know why the trophy thing has been so glitchy recently either. That's really weird. But this game is very easy, surprisingly, compared to a lot of other games made by Guerrilla. I don't know why it's just been so weird recently. It hasn't been working right. Come on, you stupid thing. Might end up having to cut a little bit of this out or something, but anyway, it's a mostly pretty easy Platinum Trophy. You actually get a lot of trophies just by completing the story, which is a little surprising. You get more than you'd expect from that. And then a large chunk of the trophies are tied to completing collectibles, like finding the game's many different sort of collectible types, like the corrupted zones, the tall necks, the figures, the training dummies, which is the very last trophy I got, stuff like that. So it's definitely not as hard of a game as I was initially expecting, and I have no idea why this is being so freaking stupid right now. Okay guys, I have absolutely no idea what's wrong with this thing today, why it kept bugging out like that, but I got everything to sync up. Finally, I actually had to reset my console because it like crashed on me. That was really weird. It doesn't usually do that. But anyway, Horizon Zero Dawn, you're going to get a few trophies from various miscellaneous actions, most of which aren't too difficult to get, especially once you get like the tear blaster arrows and such. The overrides, that's pretty simple as well. Headshots. Downing the grazing dummies, that's the first sort of collectible, but it's actually very easy because a lot of them are grouped together. This one is like story related or guaranteed, and then you've got the ones for killing different machines. As long as you're doing this while you're scanning them, you'll probably get this done by the end of the game, or at the very least while you're going for all the other trophies. Leveling up and unlocking all skills, you'll unlock all skills probably before you finish leveling up, and leveling up is not that difficult. You'll easily reach level 50 by the time you're done, as long as you're doing all of the necessary side quests for trophies and such. Then you have your various collectibles: tall necks, bandit camps, cauldrons, the trials, the hunting grounds. This is what I was initially expecting to be the like toughest part of this game, actually, was the hunting grounds. But it really wasn't that problematic. There were only a couple that were actually pretty difficult, but for the most part I got through a lot of them with the 3-star mark, or the Blazing Sun as it was called, within probably 2 or 3 tries on most of them. So really not too difficult, which was very nice. Corrupted zones are just like areas with a bunch of dangerous machines. Then you have all the tall necks, all the bandits, all the cauldrons, all of the Blazing Sun marks at all hunting grounds, all the corrupted zones, scan every type of machine. That one I actually got kind of late into the game because I never scanned a tall neck, surprisingly. Then you have what is considered to be, I guess, the true collectibles: the Vantage data points, metal flowers, Banuk figures, and ancient vessels. And then trophies for finding all of them. There aren't that many overall. I want to say maybe there's 30 flowers, 6 figures, maybe 12 vantage points, and 12 vessels. So not too many collectibles. This one's related to a very long sort of side mission, but it's very good because it gives you basically invincibility armor. And then you have the trophies for completing the game and completing various side mission arcs. Now, this is the only trophy that was somewhat missable in the game. It's not technically missable because of what happens after you beat the game. You go back to right before the start of the final mission. So it's not technically missable, but it's just best to try to get it done earlier so you don't have to replay any of the final mission. There's just a certain set of 11 side missions and errands that you have to complete to be able to earn this trophy, and you just have to complete them before you do the final battle. But otherwise, it's not really too big a deal, so it's not really that hard of a trophy if you know that it's there. And that is the good thing about this game. Nothing is actually fully missable. It can take a little bit longer to get through some of this stuff, but none of it is actually missable. So that's definitely good. Level 43, 95%, 10,495 total trophies, 204 platinums, 1,034 golds, 2,596 silvers, 6,661 bronzes. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry about the technical problems earlier on. Hopefully most of that will be edited out. I don't know what my next platinum will be. I'm working on Killzone Mercenary and Skyrim, but I also have a bunch of other like trophy-related games that I really need to start playing through that I've been sort of putting off for a while. So, see you guys then.